All right, first thing first. What form is this? Standard form. What letter for the standard form? What letter? I mean, A, H, K, or A, B, C? A, B, C, right? What is A here? Negative 1. Negative 1. Yeah. You make a mistake right away. See? B is 4. C, normally we don't need the C, but just write down, just in case. That's the y-intercept, okay? So C is negative 3. Now, what's the next step? Remember, you always need to have a vertex in order to graph the parabola. Okay, what is the formula?
Negative b over 2 parentheses a.
Okay, yes. Okay, negative b over 2a. This only works for the standard form. Don't using this for the vertex. For example, the word problem. I give you the vertex form. That's when you can tell the vertex right away. But I think that several students just still trying to using this for the vertex form. I'm talking about the word problem. The last question on the quiz. Yeah. So negative b over 2a. Plug it in. Let's give like 1 point. Negative 4 over 2 times negative 1. Work with the number first, okay? And then you can take care of the sign later. 2 times 1 is 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. How many negative signs? 2. So that's going to become positive. See, you don't need to do anything. Now, y vertex is done. How do I find the x vertex? I said the other way around. X vertex is done. How do I find the y vertex? Plug it in. This is what I'm going to do. Whenever I see x, I put a parenthesis. And then I plug in later. Because you will mess up the sign if you don't do this. 2 squared, 4, you still have a negative outside. 4 times 2? So negative 7, 8 minus 7 is 1. Okay? So the vertex is 2 and 1. Make sure your plot is correctly too. Otherwise you wrote it right, but when you plot it, you plot the wrong point. Also, it's one thing I want you to be careful is here. If you choose each portion here to be 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, for example, then the y-axis needs to be the same. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 as well. Otherwise, the scale is not correct. The graph is going to be different. Okay? If I choose this one, if you choose this one to be 2, for example, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, then the y-axis needs to be the same. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Make sense? Otherwise, you're stretching it or you're shrinking it. It's not on the normal scale. Okay? So 2, 1, easy. So 2, 1. Yeah, I should write on that. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do over here. So 2, 1. 2, 1. That's the vertex. Have you ever wondered why we put C here but we never use it? We can use it. What is C? Y-intercept. That can be the extra point. So you don't need to put it on the T table. So C is negative 3, right? Negative 3, where is the negative 3? Y-intercept, that means it needs to be on the y-axis. So negative 3 right here. See, you have 1 point already. That's the C4, right? The formulas only use B and A. So what is C for? Why do we need to use the C? C is for y-intercept. Usually I put 0 here, but the same thing.
So we can use the C as a point in the sense of
Yes, C, you can use C as the y-intercept. That's the same thing when you plug in 0. Do you agree? When you plug in 0, do you remember what is x squared?
negative x squared
Plus 4x minus 3, right? When you plug in the 0 here, you have negative 3. That's the C. So the same thing. Before you plug in 0, but C is also y-intercept. What is the next point you're going to use? 1. So plug in 1, I have negative 1 plus 4 minus 3. It's going to be 0. Right? So negative 1, negative 1, 0. 1, 0, 1, 0. Right here. 1, 0, 1, 0. Remember, this is the shape of a parabola. Don't draw like this. That is absolute value function. Also, if your parabola look like this, it's not parabola. And also, I have one paper, parabola look like this. Whew. You go down, up and up, but then you go low. You go small like this. You know why? Because the point is wrong. The t-table is wrong. And that's why you kind of make the curve. Okay? So parabola needs to be like this or like this. No sharp corner as well. Make sense? I'm not taking long off with you drawing like this, but I want you to realize, because later on if you do calculus, it's totally different. This is parabola, that is absolute value function. Okay? You feel good for the roughing standard form now? Yeah? Maybe better? Kind of? No? Yeah, Nico.
The chart?
Yeah.
The t-chart. Can you explain anything in the t-chart?
Yes. So technically the t-table is for you to get the extra point on the side like this, like on the wings. The best is choosing 0. That means that the y-intercept. Well, you can tell using the c as the y-intercept, you plug it in here. And then reflect over here, because this is the large symmetry. Okay? You have the freedom of choice. You can choose any number for the x. I chose 1, because 0 already done. I chose 1. So when I plug in the 1 over here, this is what I'm going to do. Whenever I see x, I plug in 1. So I have 1 square plus 4 times 1 minus 3. Calculate it, I get the y. Okay? Negative 1 square is still negative 1. 1 times 4 is 4. So negative 1 plus 4 minus 3 is going to be 0. That's how I got the y, x and y. 1, 0, where's 1, 0? 1, 0 is right here. Okay? This is my second point. And then reflect over the AOS, I get this point. Yeah? So good? So are you good with the roughing standard form now?
Yes.
Only 4 steps actually, right? The first step is just like list them out. Second step, find the x vertex. Plug it in to get the y vertex. Third step, using the t-table. And then draw in the fourth step. That's it. Yeah? Anyway, yeah. Well, no. As long as you get the correct point on here, then it's good. This is how I rate it. I look at your graph first. If your graph is look correct already, and I'm not gonna check this. I'm gonna put a check mark, full point. If your graph is wrong, then I'm gonna go over here so that I can give you partial credit. So that's why I always take more time for me, because I need to check line by line. I want to figure out what did you do wrong. I circle it so that I know, so that you know that what did you do wrong. Okay? That's why if your writing is so sloppy, is fix it. Fix it. You know who you are. I like inside. I really want. I want to give. I got to give the student a partial credit because they write a lot. They write a lot, but I cannot read it. I'm like, it is what it is. All right. Write neatly and organized so that I can easy to follow. I can give you the partial credit. Yeah. So good with the standard form. Now let's do the vertex form. Vertex form is much easier. Okay. I did see some of you didn't get the standard, but you can draw. You can graph on a vertex. Because on a vertex, you don't need to using any formula to find a vertex point. When you look at here, what is the vertex? What is a vertex when you look at here? I don't know the mistake there. What do you say? Two number. You need two number.
Positive 3 and negative.
Huh? Positive 3 or negative 3? Positive 3. Positive 3 and negative 4. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. This is the K. You don't need to flip anything. But the H, you need to flip it. Okay? You need to flip it. This is the negative H, not H. This is the negative H. Okay? So that's why when you plug it, when you take them out, you need to flip it. But the K you keep the same. You see, this whole step over here, for the standard form, only one line over here on the vertex form. That's why if you still struggle with the standard form, I hope you can do the vertex form at least to get point. Okay? Now, when you know the vertex, you can roughing right away. 3, negative 4, 3 here, negative 4 here. That's the vertex. Okay? Now, what point is good for the t-table?
4.
How did you get 4?
H plus 1.
Yeah, you get one more from this number h to h plus 1. Why? Because by doing this, The inside of the square going to be 1 always. And 1 square is still 1. So you're dealing with a small number. But if you don't get it, again, T-table, you have freedom of choice. Any number is good. Any number is fine. Okay? So 4, plug it in here, you have 2. And then 4 minus 3. They all will be 1 anyway. You don't need to calculate, you don't need to write this. They all will be 1. They all will be 1. Okay? So 2 times 1 minus 4 is negative 2. 4, negative 2. 1 point reflect over here. Right? Right? They all will be 1. If you're choosing the x plus 1, they all will be 1. If you're choosing the x plus 2, this all will be 2, and then 2 square become 4. Let's do it. You can see what I meant. So I plug in 5 minus 3 square minus 4. See, this all will be 2, and then 2 square become 4. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 right here. Minus 4 is 4. Right? So good? Let me know if you need to slow down or you have any question, okay? Yeah? So 5, 4. 5 here, 4 here. So reflect over here, you got this. Yeah? Try to make a good graphing. So are you good now? Are you good with the graphing for standard? Good? Standard form and vertex form?
Yeah.
Vertex form is much easier. I hope you can at least get point for that, okay? Yeah, write down. And then next one is the 4C. It's when we writing the quadratic functions. Done? Alright, next one. Write in vertex form. A lot of you confused on the writing on the standard form. Okay, vertex form. Okay, let me erase this. So that's question 3 on your quiz. Not exactly the same, but this is how you gotta do it. All right, what's the first thing you can do? But look at the graph. You can tell right away the vertex. What is the vertex here? 2, 1. Okay, 2, 1. Now, in the vertex form, if you know the vertex, you can write the vertex form already. Y equal to? A x minus 2. Remember, you need to minus the h, okay? This is h, this is k. This is h, and this is k. So minus 2 square and plus 1. Yeah?
And then you find a point.
And then, yes, and then you need to find
A point.
a point. Because you need to find the A. This is the last piece of the puzzle, last piece of information you need to find. Okay? The vertex form, okay, again, vertex form they're asking is like this. Ax minus h square plus k. That means there are 3 information you need to get. You need to find the A, you need to find the h, and you need to find the k. But look at the graph. You can tell right away what is the hk because that's the vertex. So plug it in, I have h is 2, negative, k is 1. Like 80% finished already, right? The last information is A. How do you find A? You can choose any extra point.
-3.
So I have what? Negative 3, 0. I have 3, 0. I have 1, 0. Oh, all the number is good. So which one you want to choose?
Wouldn't it be?
Oh, 0, negative 3. This one point is 0, negative 3. Yeah, right. Right. So which one? Which one you want to try? 1, 0, maybe? Okay, 1, 0. Plug in 1, 0. Choose 1, 0. That means x is 0, y is 1. So plug it in. Y is 1. A, x is 0 minus 2 square plus 1.
Mister, you flipped it. It's 1, 0.
Oh, 1, 0. My bad. 1, 0. Okay, so x is 1, y is 0. So you need one here. Okay, good. So you can solve for this, right? One equation, one variable, you can solve for it. 1 minus 2 is -1. -1 square is 1. So, oh, I saw this one too. Yeah, in the class. In the class, yes, yeah, I saw this one too. You add 1 and 1. In your question, you add, I think you add 3 square, 9 something, and then you add 9 with 3 or something, and you get 12. So, is it correct though? Critically wrong. Pandas, okay? Pandas, you need to do multiplication first. You cannot do this. You need to do the multiplication first before you adding. So when you see A like this, you need to do multiplication. A times 1 is A. So it's just A, the 1 gone. Indicate A equal to? A equal to? -1. -1. -1. See, by probably you can make a lot of mistakes already. Yeah. A equal to -1. Can you stop right here? You haven't given me the final answer. I'm gonna take one off, yes. Even though you have all information. When you know the A, where do you plug it in? You plug it into the original one, or you plug it into the one that you have been working on? Yes, so just plug it in here. That's the final answer. So y equal to -1 x minus 2 square plus 1. Right? But normally you don't need to write reversible 1. So just negative x minus 2 square plus 1. They ask you in vertex form, you can just stop right here. That's question number 3 in the quiz, right? Very similar. Good? Number 4 is write in standard form. Let's do this one. The number 15. So number 15 is the one that before the quiz. Do you remember? I said I'm not gonna put it on the quiz, but it will be on the test. Did we work on this one? No, right? It's okay. So I'm gonna show you how to do it. All right, let's do this. Are you done with this? Can I erase it? Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Okay, what's special about this one? Exactly. You cannot tell what is the point of the vertex. And you cannot just estimate, oh, it's going to look like -2.7.8. No. One minor error, they're going to give you a completely different function. So you cannot estimate it. You need to be correct. Okay? So in this case, well, before, if you can tell the vertex, what is the procedure? You want to review the number 14 too? Write standard form? Easy. Standard form, you just get the vertex and then you distribute it. Remember that one? You want me to review it too? Okay, number 14. Number 14 then. Okay, 14 is this, okay? Let's do this one. And then, but in standard form. In either this form. So this is the same question, okay? Same question, but this one, because this one you can tell the vertex right away. All right. So type 1, maybe you can write like this. When the vertex is a whole number. Okay? So type 1. Alright, do the same thing. Okay? This is a question number 4 on the quiz. Do the same thing. Try to find the vertex form, write in the vertex form, and then you're using the distributive property or FOIL. That's mean the FOIL. First outer, inner, last. Very good. To get the standard, okay? Okay. Let's keep Ernesto listen and okay. Yeah. Each of you. All right. Do the same thing at the vertex. Who want to help me? Anyone else? Give me a vertex form. Even though they ask you for the standard form, just give me a vertex form. Nikon? Okay. So y equal to vertex form is y equal to ax minus h squared plus k. What is hk? It is the vertex. What is the vertex point here? Negative 2 and negative 3. Can you plug it in? Y equal to ax plus, very good, plus 2 square and minus 3. Yeah? Now, do you need to find a?
Not really.
Why not?
Because it's upward, so it's positive.
Okay, and then
So it's positive 1.
y positive 1.
Because it's upward.
No, it is why not positive 2? That's good, but why not positive?
You don't have to find, yeah,
Huh?
because you told us that.
Yeah, because a question, okay? Only German 1 point, I forgot. Because a question, let's say either in this form or this form, right? That means in here a is 1 or a is negative 1. I give you the a already. Now based on the graph, is it upward or downward? Upward. So is it positive 1 or negative 1? Positive 1, okay? So a is 1. And then we give let's say 1 other point. Or let's start with 2. So now you have y equal to x plus 2 square minus 3. If you got you here, you got like 70%. Now standard form, you just need to distribute, expand it. Okay? You don't want the parentheses, so you need to expand it. Oh, be aware, one other question on the test also like this. Expand this one. Yeah? So how do you expand this? What does square mean?
Same thing.
You multiply by itself, right? So x plus 2 times what? X plus 2. Okay, don't forget the old friend negative 3 here. Okay, copy down. Now FOIL. FOIL just means you're going to multiply every single thing on this parenthesis to every single thing to the second parenthesis. Let's start one by one, okay? X times x is x squared. Now, move on. X times 2 is positive 2x, right? Positive 2. Now I'm done with this. I'm going to move on to the 2. Okay? 2 times x is plus 2x. 2 times 2 is plus 4. Minus 3. Very good. Another mistake I saw on a quiz is like this. When you have, I think x minus 1. X times x, you give me 2x. That's one mistake, okay? Another mistake I saw is negative 1 times negative 1, you give me 2. Or you can, oh, okay. Or you give me negative, or you give me negative 1. What is negative 1 times negative 1? Positive 1. Okay, so there's a lot of computation error you can make. Now combine that term. 2x plus 2x is 4x. 4 minus 3 is? You need to write y here, okay? Or y is not a function. So y equal to x squared plus 4x plus 1. That's the answer. That's the standard form, okay? You see that if you got to the vertex form, you already almost done. So need to expand it and combine that term. Yeah? It's recorded so you can review it on the if you didn't catch anything. Okay? Now type 2 is this. Expect something like this can happen, okay? Because I told you I'm not going to put on a quiz, but I may put on the test. So, what can you do when you see something like this? Type 2. Alright, cut, not on the recording. Type 2 is don't give up. Alright? Why we don't need to give up? Because it's not that hard. First, type 2. Okay, what was type 2? When the vertex is not a whole number. Okay? When the vertex is not a whole number, like this, and you cannot tell it's a fraction or decimal, you cannot give it because it needs to be exact. Okay? So, what you're gonna do? First, let's choose which one is this first. Is it downward or upward?
Downward.
Downward. So it's a -1 or 1?
Negative.
-1. Let's run it 1 first. Okay? At least you have somewhere to start. So what's good? How many pieces of information do you need to find?
Y and X. 2.
2. What are they? Not y and x. Y and x need to be there for the function. So you need to find the b and c. 15. So b and c, problem 15. How many equations do you need when you have 2 variables?
2.
2. Did you say that in class? If you have 5 variables, how many minimum of equation that you need to solve them? 5. If you have 10 variables, you need to have how many equations? 10 equations. Okay? So if you have two variables b and c, you need to have at least 2 equations. Well, where the 2 equations come from?
2 points.
From 2 points. Yeah, from 2 points. Pick any 2 points. Let's start with y-intercept. Why I start with the 1 set? Huh?
Let's equal to 0.
Because it's C.
That's the C. Let's give it 1 point, yeah? Do you remember? A, B, C, and I just told you like minutes ago, like C is the y-intercept. What is y-intercept here? Negative?
4.
C is -4. We found one already. Right? So now we just need to find. Well, if you don't see the y-intercept, that's another story. You need to get a 2 different point and then solve like linear system. Unit 3. Substitution, elimination, remember? You need to come back to that. Well, but don't be discouraged. I will give you the y-intercept. Okay? I'm like, I give up. I quit. No, don't. Okay? Don't. Always, you can ask me during the test as well. Okay? I know sometimes you can forget. You can just ask me. Choose any other point to find the b. What point is good? You have over here is -4, 0. And you have here is -1, 0. Which one is good? -1, 0. Okay? So choose -1, 0. That means x is -1. Y is 0. Plug it in. Just plug it in. X is y. So y is 0 equal to negative. I put parentheses first for all the x. What is c anyway? C is, we found already. C is, so -4, -4. Okay, I plug it in here. I plug it in here. Okay, x is -1. So I put that this. That's why I have parentheses. Because it takes care of the sign easier. I won't make a mistake anything. Let me delete this. Okay. Alright, anyway, let's do right over here. So 0 equal to -1 square. Pandas, you need to take care of parentheses first. And then parentheses is the exponent. -1 square is +1. +1. But then you still have the negative on the front. Copy it down, okay? Don't forget this one. And then minus b. B times -1 is minus b. -4. Okay? Can you solve for b then? -1 minus 4 is -5 minus b. What is b?
Positive.
See, even here you already make a mistake. You plus b. Okay. You can plus b. I know in your mind you plus 5 to the other side. But if you plus 5, you're going to have 5 equal to -b. This is negative, right? So maybe the best is a plus b. Move the b instead. Move the b instead. So here you have b equal to -5. Yeah. Do it wisely, yes.
We could just divide right there.
You can divide it by -1, but then you're gonna do 2 steps. And then sometimes you forgot this is negative b. You didn't divide by -1 as well. I always try to minimize a chain. I'm gonna make a mistake because I always want to get a perfect score. Yeah? So by doing just add b in here, I'm won't dealing with the negative. Are you done?
No.
No, you need to give me the final answer. So what is the final answer? Final answer is A. A is -1 already. So y equal to -x squared. What is B?
5. Negative 5.
-5 minus 5x and C?
4. Negative 4.
Okay, that's it. Just come up with the goal. Sometimes you're lost, you don't know what you want to do. Just come up. Oh, what do you need to find? You need to find B and C, and then come down. How do you find B and C? Oh, C is the one that's set, and then I got this. How do I find a B? Oh, I need to one equation. Just one point to get a equation. You don't need to memorize it step by step. You just ask yourself, oh, what next? What do I do next? What do I do? How can I do this? You okay? Is it good? Let's do the word problem and then we can take a 5-minute break before we go into the
So
factory.
upward is positive A and downward negative 2.
Yes.
Alright.
Yes. Upward positive A. I mean A is positive. Downward A is negative. $116, right? Okay.
How much is it?
Is that the same problem here from here? Oh no, huh? A different one? Maybe that's the test.
I'm so silly, guys.
Soccer ball?
Yeah.
Alright, this one. That was one. You want to see the test? Let me open the test. Your eye like, huh? I was sleepy and then you heard that, huh? Okay. Who can help me to underline the important information? Underline the important information here. Okay, now Vanessa, let's go.
Highlight the height of the ball in feet.
Yes.
Y.
Y is the height. You need to know Y represent for what, okay?
Given by. You have to highlight this.
Yes, that's the function.
Highlight X is the horizontal.
Very good. Thank you. And what's the question? Maximum height. So box it. That's the question you need to find, okay? Then, you see, even though there's a lot of wording right here, but none of them is necessary. So, let's write out a function. Y equal to negative 2x squared plus 1, okay? So, whenever you hear the word maximum, minimum, maximize, minimize, what do they talk about?
Vertex.
The vertex, okay? Maximum height, they talk about the vertex. But then, what kind of vertex? Do they ask the x vertex? Do they ask the y vertex? Or they ask the whole point? So yeah. So in case you're not sure, let me make sense to you. Oh, that's really long neck. Anyway, kick a soccer ball. That doesn't make sense. The ball is like what the body. Okay, but you got the idea. You got the idea. Okay. So kick the ball. Pew! Right here. All right. They're asking. This alien asking for what is the maximum height? Look at the neck. So y vertex is this point. X vertex is this point. Okay? Which one do you think they're asking for? The y. Does it make sense? You need to make sense, you can memorize it. So y vertex. Now go down to the question. How do you find y vertex? You need to find the x vertex. Right? And then you plug it in. Now go down one more. How do you find the x vertex? Then you need to look at this. Is it standard form or vertex form? Standard form. Then to find the x vertex, you need to have the formula, the ABC. Yes. What is A here?
Negative 2.
B is?
14.
C is 1. Okay. X equal to? Negative?
B.
B?
Over 2A.
Over 2A. You need to memorize this. Okay. Negative 14 over 2 times negative 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Oh, this is a fraction. 14 divided by 4. The divided by 2 is 7 over 2. So 3.5. Not too bad. Yeah? How many negative signs?
So
2, so positive 2.5. Is it the answer? No, that's the x vertex. Okay. Now they want you to ask. They want you to find it y vertex. So plug it in here. Y equal to -2. I'm gonna put the fraction so I can calculate it. Plus 14 times 7 over 2 plus 1. So that's 49 over 4. Plus 49 equal to 1. So that's going to be 40. If you think it's easy, it's really easy. If you think it's hard, it's going to be hard. It's about your mind.
What does A equal again? A
Thank you, Allison. All right.
standard form.
But that's the truth. It's hard. Okay, you will have a question about asking to factor the GCD. What is GCD here? Easy. What is GCD here? X. When you see all of them have the letter, then the smallest power is the GCD. What do you have left? X squared minus
43x.
43x plus
Nothing. A 1.
nothing. You mean nothing? Nothing? All right, that's it. See, that's it. One line answer. 18. What is GCD?
15.
15. That's good,
negative
but not yet.
And then you have to factor in the negative.
Exactly. When the negative on a leading term, you need to factor it. So negative. Why cannot take any letter out? Because not all of them have it, right? This one doesn't have the letter, so you cannot take it out. What do you have left? 45 divided by 15 is 3. 3n squared plus or minus?
Negative.
Minus. Okay, you need to flip all the sign because you took out the negative. Minus what? 5.
Yeah,
5. 5n minus 1
Plus 1.
plus 1. Okay? It can be tricky for the negative. You need to flip all the sign. That's it. One line answer. 2 points. 19. 11. Right? 11. And letter?
y squared.
Y squared. They all have letter. Smaller power is here, so y squared out. What do we have left? 2. 2y square minus 3y plus 4. That's it. Huh? So 22 divided by 11 is 2. Negative 33 divided by 11 is negative 3. 44 divided by 11 is 4. Yeah? Y4 you divided by y squared, that means 4 minus 2, you have left 2. When you divide the power, I understand, William, I understand. All right, solving. Oh, there will be a question about multiplying. Okay, let's do one of them. Which one you want to do? 35, maybe. That's the hardest one.
35.
Yeah, just say it. Yeah, I know. I read your mind. What did the square mean? Right, so you're going to be 3x minus 8 and 3x dr. What are we gonna do with this? Foil.
Oh, really?
Wow, first time. So if William can do it, just kidding. Even William can. No, just kidding. Foil. What is foil? First, outer, inner, last. So tell me what you write. Leila, you want to try? 9x squared. Very good. 3x times 3x is 9x squared. Next, 3x times negative 8. 3x times negative 8.
24.
Negative 24x, right? Now you're done with this, you move to the next one. What's the negative 8 times 3x? They same thing, right? You can flip over. 3 times 2, 2 times 3, the same thing. So negative 24x. What's negative 8 times negative 8?
64.
Positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive. And then combine that term. 9x squared. What is negative 24 minus 24? Negative 48. Negative 48x plus 64. That's your answer. Yeah, give later 1 point. Yeah? There will be one question about multiplying like this. Solve easy, but I want you to make sure you understand it too. What is the answer for the number 21? W equal to? Easy, what is this? Isabella, what is this? W equal to? Number 21. Negative 4, very good. W equal to? You flip it and then divide it, right? What is it then?
Negative 6 5 dr.
So flip this one, it's going to be negative 6. But you have the number on the front. You need to divide by that number, so negative 6 over 5. But you also have the square right here. What is that? dr. Double root. Doctor. Yeah? That's it. So solving is the same thing as factoring, but solving you're gonna use the solution. So let's do this. Did you see a lot of questions on the board?